In 2008, we were like, but now we're on a different kick. Greetings from a possible outcome of the near future. Eventually, we will have to figure out a way to look forward. We're gonna need new directions, new ways to go, new signs, and just generally a whole new outlook and roadmap. We're gonna need to connect, that deep, deep connection. Connection to self, connection to the world around you, braid it all up together. Are you doing too much? Are you taking up too much space? Or perhaps you're not doing enough, you're just taking up too little. Eventually, we'll just have to get down to the fundamentals of things. I mean, really, on the planet, what does it really take to survive? You gotta eat, you gotta breathe, you gotta sleep, and you gotta shit. The rest of it, that's optional. But it really does affect the way that we'll see ourselves and see each other. Be careful what you fill that space with. If you really care about yourself, you'll ensure that you're never ashy. You'll also ensure that nobody around you is ashy either. And all those ads that they were playing back in the day, talking about you've arrived, you got yourself a nice car. The cool thing is you had already arrived. You arrived from the day you were born. You've been arrived. And the connection, we'll have to keep doing that. We'll have to keep our eyes focused. We'll have to stay braided together. In reshaping priorities, some things become fundamentally important. And defending joy is one of those things. Defend your own joy. Defend each other's joy. And perhaps the whole time we've been praying too hard to the wrong deities. There's intersectionality in all of this. The way you love yourself, the way you love each other, the way you see yourself and see each other. We got to remember to pray to the mother. If there's no place to house us, that'll all be foul. And I guess to get to the point of this whole thing is that the real change and evolution and revolution will need to be internalized. If you need a roadmap to know what's right and what's wrong, if you need somebody on Instagram to tell you, it hasn't been internalized yet. You haven't figured out what really needs to be done. You can't stand behind or with Black people in symbolism. It needs to be intrinsic, because standing with us is standing with yourself and standing with everything that's around you. Stand with nature, stand with people you believe in, and evolve. I do hope that when it's all said and done, that you figured out a way to love and enjoy the process and the fruits of the labor. It's gonna be a lot of work. It's been a lot of work so far. But if you can't find some joy, what's it worth? Shout outs to all the overly courteous and nice white people on the trail. I hope that you'll remember to do the work when it's not as easy as just pulling off to the side on a hike or on a trail. I hope you'll remember it in your workplace, in your home, in your doctor's office, in your art buying, in the way you do your finances, and the way you move through the rest of the world.